Good evening, everyone. I am Vaishnavi Vaiti from Kiran Advisors. Welcome to the virtual roadshow of Utssav CZ Gold Jewels Limited. Today, we will provide a brief overview of Utssav CZ Gold Jewels Limited. Utsav CZ Gold Jewels Limited is engaged in designing, manufacturing, wholesaling, and exporting CZ gold jewelry. The company focuses on lightweight production of cubic zirconia, CZ gold, and rolled gold casting jewelry, offering a wide collection including rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, watches, and brooches. The company customizes designs to meet today's youth's preferences for both daily wear and special occasions, catering to diverse regional preferences and upholds high standards with BIS hallmarking, ensuring quality across high-end, medium range, and affordable jewelry categories. From management team, we have Mr. Pankaj Kumar Jagawat, Managing Director.
Hi.
Good evening,
Hi,
sir. Welcome. From Choice Capital Advisors Private Limited team, we have Mr. Ratiraj Trabilwar, Director and CEO. Good evening, sir.
Hello
Welcome.
everyone. Good evening.
And Mr. Anuj Killa.
Hello, everyone, and good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. Now we will play a short AV about the company. Let's start.
Jewels. Today, we'll be taking you on an exclusive tour through our state of the art facilities, but all the magic happens. As you can see, we're currently in the lobby, and all around us are different offices and segments. Today, we're going to take you through all the processes step by step. Welcome to our design department. Today we'll see one of the key processes that goes into our manufacturing, that is manual design. Here, artisans create intricate designs by hand using pen and paper, the old way. And now that our manual designs are ready, we move on to computer-aided designs called CAD. Here, our artists convert the manual designs into 3D digital models. We mark the beginning of our manufacturing procedure here at the wax room. Come along. Here, wax is poured into rubber molds which come out in the form of intricate designs created by the CAD team. After powdering, the wax molds go into this furnace where the process of burnout happens. Burnout means that the wax is melted and removed from the cast, leaving the imprint behind. The powder cast is then taken out of the furnace and placed into the casting machine, where molten gold is poured into the cast. The cast is then taken out and left to cool while the gold hardens to take the desired shape. This is our filing area. Here, the gold comes after it's removed from its cast. It's broken down into smaller pieces and then filed with utmost precision before it's being joined and then sent for quality check and then is sent to the next process.
This is our stone setting area where artists carefully embed precious stones and secure them into the jewelry or articles to create the final piece.
Finally, here we are at the polishing area where all the jewelry comes for its finishing touches. Polishing, which gives them their dazzling shine. Now we'll visit the tag room. This marks the final step before dispatch. Here, each piece of jewelry is tagged with their net and gross weight and then prepared for dispatch.
After finishing, all the pieces come here to the photography room for their pictures to be clicked, so we can upload them on our social media and websites. Our accounts department organizes all our finances very meticulously.
Now we meet the brains behind this whole operation. Welcome to the CEO's cabin.
I am Shashank Jagawat, Director of Utssav CZ Gold Jewels Limited. Utssav was established in 2007. We are specializing in 18 karat and well as 22 karat yellow gold. We are also catering to international market. We are some to all top leading stores in India.
Utssav is passionate about creating unique designs, and we welcome you all in our Utssav family.
Now you've seen the passion that our directors have for their jewelry.
Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey through the world of gold jewelry making at Utssav CZ Jewels. We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into our process and the dedication that goes into creating each piece. Until next time, stay gold, stay beautiful.
Thank you for watching. Now I hand over to Harpreet sir to give us more insights about the company and its future plans. Over to you, sir.
Hi, my name is Harpreet Guleria. I'm the CEO for Utssav CZ, and I'm associated with this company for a couple of years. Now, Utssav was formed in 2007, and since then we have a journey which we are continuing. We have so many designs in 18 karat and 22 karat that we are basically ruling the market right now. And we have been into this CZ jewelry since 2002, where we have another company which makes bridal wear CZ jewelry called Shanti Gold. And Shanti Gold has been established, and they have a growth since then, and they are more into bridal wear jewelry, and we are into the lightware, where it is on day to day basis what we manufacture. I would introduce Mr. Pankaj Jagawat, who's the MD of the company, and
Hi.
he will take it out.
Hi. So now we are getting a company listed in stock market. So the now new funds what we are going to get in our hand. So the company's growth will go up to around 50 to 60% in 24-25, and then every year on year we are looking out around 25 to 30% growth.
Okay. Sir, can we start with the company presentation?
Hello everyone. I would like to take us through the company's presentation and its journey. So, talking about the industry, as we know that company is into manufacturing of gold jewelry. The industry is segmented into two parts: the bridal wear jewelry and the daily and fashion wear jewelry, where the bridal wear accounts for 50 to 60% of the consumption, and the daily and fashion wear accounts for 40 to 50%. Bridal wear generally made in 22 karat and 18 karat variants, whereas daily wear is into 18 karat and 14 karat variants. The industry is also divided into two segments: the organized and unorganized, where the unorganized share is more than 85%. But we have seen that the organized segment is gaining traction, and it is expected to grow at a higher CAGR of 3.8% from calendar year 2022 to calendar year 2030, while unorganized is expected to grow at a CAGR of 3.3%. The graph below that also shows us the changing trend. Next slide, please. Yeah. So, as the company was established in 2007, and it specializes in designing, manufacturing, wholesaling, and exporting of 18 karat, 20 karat, and 22 karat CZ gold jewelry. It specializes mainly in lightweight production of cubic zirconia gold and rose gold casting jewelry. And in layman terms, the cubic zirconia means the American diamond studded jewelry. It offers products in various range, right from rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, watches, and brooches, all hallmarked by Bureau of Indian Standards. Its strength lies in its design and innovation, its understanding about the consumer preferences and market dynamics, so that it can offer quality products to its clientele. It has a skilled team of 15 designers proficient in computer aided design, and which develops 400 plus designs per month to stay ahead in the market trend and consumer demands. Talking about its capacity and utilization, company has recently in FY23 doubled its manufacturing capacity from 750 kgs to 1500 kgs, and also its utilization percentage has increased from right from 42.69% in FY21 to 54% in FY24, 10 months. Its segmentation company has seen a transition in its segmentation that in FY21 it was majorly from 22 carat jewelry, which has shifted to 18 carat jewelry in 24 FY24, 10 months. That is 70% revenue comes from the 18 carat jewelry, and the balance from 20 carat, 22 carat, and others. Its geographical presence. So, company has its presence in 17 states and 2 union territories, and it has also exported to USA and UAE. And company plans to expand its presence not just in domestic as well as international market going forward. Next slide, please. This is the company product profile, and all are in-house designs: rings, earrings, pendants, necklaces, watches. Yeah. Next slide, please. So, the company's expansion journey. We talk about the growth. I would just like to highlight again that company has increased its manufacturing capacity from 750 kgs to 1500 kgs in FY23. So the company has the capacity and the manpower to cater to the growing demand in the industry. Next slide, please. Its key strengths. So, company has been catering to its fast-growing daily and fashion wear, where it specializes its products in 18 carat, 20 carat, or 22 carat rose gold and gold. Company has a skilled workforce with contemporary designing capabilities. It participates in various exhibitions. It also has a team of 15 carat designers, as we mentioned already, and it keeps on producing 400 designs per month on an average to stay ahead in the market trend. It has long-standing relationship with various reputed jewelry retailers like DP Abhushan Limited, Kalamandir, and many more. Company has experienced promoters and a senior management team. It has a collective experience of over 40 years with deep understanding of the industry. It is personally involved in the design selection and the production, and it helps to deliver high quality products to its clientele. Talking about the financial performance, it has given a strong financial performance of a CAGR of 40.75% growth from FY21 to FY23, with an EBITDA and PAT margin increase from 3% and 1.35% in FY21 to 5.83% and 3% in FY23. For the 10 months ended January 24, its revenue has been 270, almost 276 crores, with an EBITDA margin of 7% and a PAT margin of almost 4%. Next slide, please. Its board of directors, so it is led by Mr. Pankaj Kumar Jagawat, the managing director, who possesses more than 20 years of experience in this industry. Mr. Shashank Jagawat, the whole-time director, again, who has more than 20 years of experience in this field. Mr. Hitesh Charjat, non-executive, non-independent director, and our independent directors, Mr. Sunil Agarwal and Ms. Ishika Bansi. Next slide, please. Our KMPs and SMPs include Mr. Harpreet Guleria, the CEO, Mr. Rakesh Jagawat, the CFO, Ms. Rachna Jaju, Compliance Officer and Company Secretary, Mr. Mohammad Siddiqui, Chief of Designing, and Mr. Uttam Mehta, Chief Manufacturing Officer. Its strategies. So, company, as we all know, that gold jewelry industry is a working capital intensive industry, and company plans to fund its working capital through this IPO. So, a company has to maintain an inventory of 30 to 45 days, and it also offers credit terms of around 30 to 60 days to various clients. It also plans to expand its geographical presence in domestic as well as export market. It already has a presence in USA and UAE. Company continues to focus on creative designs. It participates in exhibitions to stay up to date on the newest developments in the jewelry creation. It also plans to focus on improving its operating efficiency as it's a working capital intensive industry. The company plans to keep on improving its operating efficiency. A company, so through its equity infusion, company aims to reduce its debt to equity ratio and enhance its competitiveness. Next slide, please. Industry outlook. So as we can see, the domestic gold jewelry wholesale industry, it is expected to grow from 378 tons in 2022 to 475 tons in 2030 at a CAGR of 2.5%. The Indian competitive Indian market, youths have more discretionary income and are they ready to spend on preferred indulgences. Branded jewelry has a higher level of satisfaction due to its prestige value. So the organized segment in this industry is expected to grow. Uh, Gold jewelry is primarily consumed by women, as we all know, and increasing number of working and financially independent women is, especially in the urban areas, only going to boost the demand for the gold jewelry. And the gold jewelry has it witnessed an increase in consumption of daily and fashion wear jewelry, where the company specializes in. Next slide, please. Coming to the financial snapshot, company has clocked a revenue of F120 crores in FY21 to 276 crores in just 10 months ending January FY24. Uh, in profitability, we can see that the company has given an EBITDA of 13.8 crores in FY23 with a PAT of 7.14 crores and an EBITDA of 19 crores in FY24 10 months and a PAT of 10.73 crores. We can all see that profit margins has a growing trend and upward trend with from 3.1% to 6.9% from FY21 to FY24 and a PAT margin from 1.35 to almost 4%. Its key performance ratios like ROE and ROC has also seen an uptrend growth with 38.71% in FY24 10 months and 20.43% of ROC. Yeah. Next slide, please. Coming to its peers, company has four main peers. We can see Ashapuri Gold, Sky Gold, Swarna Sarita Jewels, and Uday Jewelry. And we can see that company has given much better results in terms of ROE than its peers. It has a higher ROCE than its peers. And coming to the PE ratio, on an annualized FY24 PE of at a higher price band of 110, company has a PE ratio of 14.3, which is comparable, reasonably priced compared to its peers, which is ranging from 12 to 65. Next slide, please. So objects is, as we mentioned before, that the working capital requirement of the company is the main object and the only object where company plans to fund its inventory through the IPO. As we can also see that company plans to maintain its borrowings at the similar level and fund its additional incremental working capital through internal accruals and net proceeds from the fresh issue. Yeah. Next slide, please. So Rajrat, sir, would you like to highlight about the issue?
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Thank you.
So we closed the anchor today, which is 30th of July, and we received a good response from a large number of anchors and good marquee names in the list as well. The issue is opening tomorrow, which is Wednesday, 31st of July, and will close on August 2nd, which is on Friday. The price band is 104 to 110 with a bid lot size of 1200 and the face value as rupees 10 per share. The total IPO size is around 69.5 crores at the higher price band, and the implied market cap is 262 crores. And as Anuj has mentioned earlier, the pre-money market multiple for the company is around 14, which is quite reasonable and fair value in compared to its peers. So when it comes to the two categories, retail and HNI, retail as usual, the minimum one lot of 1200 rupees, 1200 lot size, so amounting to 1,32,000. And for HNI category, will be two minimum lots of a total of rupees 2,64,000 rupees. So the IPO has a 50% QIB portion and 15% for HNI portion and 35% for retail portion. Market maker is reserved around 5%. Promoter group currently holds 95.98%, and post issue it will be likely to stand at 70.5% after the IPO. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Now we will start with the Q&A session. I request all the participants to post their questions in comment box. First question is from CA Varun Agarwal. What are your plans to venture into lab-grown diamonds jewelry?
Utssav, what are your plans to venture into natural diamonds?
So recently, the cubic zircon jewelry is too much in demand. So we are just concentrating right now on getting into the same thing by targeting more new customers, even in export as well as in local. So now we've not thought about of getting into lab-grown diamond because even our jewelry, which is replica of diamond.
Okay, next question, please. Rohit Karma. Will the reduction in custom duty on gold make a difference to the company margins and also in demand?
No, so the duty is not going to make a difference in our margin, but definitely it's going to increase the sales and all because for customers, the gold is going to become more cheaper by 9% now.
Next question, please. Pankaj Yadav. Why the PAT margins are low? How are you planning to increase it?
So now, while we are planning to introduce designer jewelry, which there are too much of demands in designer jewelry, so customers are asking for it. So our profit margins are going to go more higher.
Next question, please. CA Varun Agarwal. Do you see the demand of CZ jewelry slowing down after the lab grown diamond jewelry get more popular?
Uh, Silver jewelry is more affordable than lab-grown diamond jewelry. Again, jewelry which again gives you a look of replica, which is replica of diamond, and it is very reasonable comparatively to lab-grown diamond.
Okay. Next question, please. Raj Sangvi. The company has very good EBITDA margins for a B2B player. Are these margins sustainable going forward?
Yeah, the margins are going to increase in fact because we are planning to introduce designer white jewelry.
Next question, please. Meenakshi Gupta. What are our receivable and inventory holding days?
60 to 75 days.
Okay. Next question, please. Nita De Silva. What is our domestic and export contribution to revenues and what is margin difference between two?
But
Our domestic is much higher than exports, and the revenues, in terms of margin difference, we make more money in domestic market than exports.
Okay. Next question, please. CA Varun Agarwal. How much margin expansion do you see in next 2 to 3 years? What will lead to this margin expansion?
like growth we are seeing around this 20, 24, 25, around 50 to 60%. And by 25 to 26, around 25 to 30 percent year by year.
Okay. Next question, please.
So, so the margin expansion would be there, but due to
Due
because of
to
the IPO, we are not able to exactly
yeah,
answer. Yeah, but definitely will there be an expansion in the margins.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Next question, please. Sachin Gupta. What is our hedging policy of gold price fluctuations?
Uh,
So, what we do is generally when we fix the gold with the buyer, we also hedge it with the banks simultaneously. So there is no risk in terms of fluctuation. We do the hedging simultaneously.
Okay. Next question, please. Minakshi Gupta, we are specialized in lightweight jewelry. Do we plan to enter into heavy designer traditional jewelry?
Yeah, so right now we are making day-to-day wear jewelry. Yeah, in future we are planning to go into bridal and traditional jewelry also.
Okay. Next question, please. Ananya Swaminathan, hi team. What specific aspects of jewelry and service are modern consumers looking for in organized retail stores?
So today, with the gold rate going up, lightweight jewelry is more in demand, and young generations don't want to wear very heavy jewelry. So we're catering to the same type of jewelry which the young generations are asking for.
Okay. Next question, please. C. Varun Agarwal. Do you have the entire production in-house or you outsource the karigars outside also?
Yeah, we have completely in-house production, like from CAD designing, from hand designing to CAD designing, and from filing, polish, setting, everything is in-house. Like we don't do any outsourcing.
Okay. Next question, please. Mitesh Kundar. What is business expansion you expect with working capital funding available through IPO funding?
Basically, we are intending to expand more territories and also approaching new buyers, especially corporate buyers, and also international sales. We are approaching to have participation in exhibitions all over international markets like Singapore and Australia and even Canada. We are already existing in UAE and US market, but we are expanding new territories.
Okay. Next question, please. Nita. How is our presence in USA and UAE? Do we sell under our own brand or under a prevailing brand there?
So we do not sell under our own brand. We do B2B sales, so we supply to directly to retailers. So we cannot sell it under our brand name. We have to give it to the retailers to sell it under their brand. And the presence of the market in US and UAE is pretty good right now. And we are introducing some new buyers with the upcoming exhibition, which is held in the month of August.
Okay. Next question, please. Varun Agarwal. People in different states of India like different types of designs. How do you manage to cater to different states?
So yeah, so like we have a supply in different states. So the taste what they have, and we manufacture according to their designs. We are aware about what states, what kind of design we buy.
Okay. Next question, please. Mitesh Kundar. Unorganized market is big threat. What are your strategies to expand business growth and drive profitability? Who are our key competitors?
So unorganized market is falling down day by day because now government has come into BIN and HUID number and all. So now organized sector is going to grow day by day because now corporate stores are going where corporates are becoming bigger and very bigger. So they want people like us to supply more jewelry to them. So we are very confident our sales increase is going to increase every year by 25 to 30%. 30%, 25 to 30%.
Next question, please. Siddharth Iyer. How do you gather and analyze data on consumer preference to drive your design and production process?
So we are into this industry since long, so we understand the customer's requirement. We exhibit in all the jewelry exhibitions where all the corporate and bigger stores come to our stall where we showcase our jewelry. So we have an idea of like what jewelers they want to buy what from us because we are into this industry since 20 years.
Next question, please. Simar Kapoor. How is it 14.5x PE multiple, total raise of 69 crores, so pre-money 270 crore. This gives PE multiple of 19 into on financial year 24 numbers.
So just to clarify that FY24 numbers, we are not given the full financial year numbers. The numbers are for 10 months. So annualized PE multiple we also mentioned in the presentation would be 14.5, and we're expecting the company continue the growth which has seen in the last last 10 months should complete in the next 2 months, which is as on March 24. So pretty much the P multiple comes around 14.5. I hope that
Next,
answers.
next question, please. Shruti Bhardwaj, can you provide examples of external circumstances such as regulatory changes or economic conditions that might necessitate revisions to your fund estimates?
Anuj.
Sorry, mic was on mute. So basically, the funding is purely for working capital to buy more gold to fund its inventory, to increase its inventory, and any external circumstances or regulatory changes. As we are saying that company still has a option to lend more from the banks where they can fund their additional requirement.
Next question, please.
Yeah.
Arrow Banerjee, how will the company manage unutilized funds if the estimated utilization out of net proceeds in a fiscal is not met?
So definitely the company already has planned to utilize the funds because it is for working capital purpose. The company already has capabilities to meet its ongoing demand, which the company is foreseeing for FY25. So company is very much sure that the funds will not be remain utilized. However, if it is remains unutilized, so we have a provision in kept in the RHP that it can be utilized in future years. So till the time the funds are not utilized, it will be kept in regulated bank accounts as mandated by the ICGR.
Okay. Next question, please. Siddharth Air, how does the dependency on imports of raw materials affect the jewelry industry in India?
Since there is no dependency on import of raw material, because the banks are all regulated and they are the only people who do the imports, and there are no personal or private companies who are allowed to do the imports. So there is no issues regarding the dependency on the import part.
Oh, next question, please. Sudip Shastri, what quality standards and certifications do Indian G&J manufacturers adhere to order and to compete international markets?
So
See,
our jewelry is completely BIS and hallmark. Today, everything is very regularized in jewelry industry. Whichever jewelers we supply, whichever stores or corporate stores we supply, we give them BIS hallmarking and we have a issue ID for all the jewelry.
Okay, next question, please. Bharti Agarwal, what strategies do you employ to cater to customers across 17 states and 2 union territories in India as well as 2 countries abroad?
so they are all our running customers. So we don't have any particular type of strategy. It's simple that they see our new designs in the exhibitions, and even we send them emails, and accordingly they fix the orders, and we ship them abroad also, and similarly in domestic markets also.
Okay. Next question, please. Vimal Gandhi, how do you maintain and strengthen relationships with esteemed clients such as DP Abhushan Limited, and Kalamandir Jewelries Limited?
See, we've been supplying jewelry to them since a very long time. We participate in all the exhibitions and all, and our jewelry is being appreciated by their clients when they keep our jewelry in their store. So we have
So,
every
so I think I can. Yeah, I
we
can just
supply
want to add that the strength of the company lies in its designs. So that is
designs.
liked by at the end consumers, as mentioned by the MD sir here. So definitely, it all depends that how we maintain our designs to maintain our relationship with these clients.
Okay. Next question, please. Chaitanya Deshpande, can you elaborate on your manufacturing capacity and how it aligns with your production goals?
We've got capacity of about 1.5 ton. The current utilization is about 811 kilos, what we are into. And we still have an expansion growth over there. With the same facility, we can double our sales, without even adding any machinery or any labor. Right now, we are completely equipped with all the labor as well as the machinery part. So I don't think there won't be any production issues, and we can meet our goals, which we have got for the next couple of years.
Okay.
Uh,
Next
so, uh,
question.
so the company has already did in the capex in the previous years, by which they have enhanced their capacity from 750 kilos to 1,500 kilos, and definitely, as mentioned by the CEO sir, he that present capacity can cater to a turnover which will be double of the present level.
Okay. Next question, please. Yash Mistry, can you describe the process of customizing designs for different regional preferences?
See, every territory's got a different demand. Like if you enter South, we've got designs specially designed for South industries, and that includes even traditional as well as designer wear. But when we go to northern state, we have different type of designs which are particularly designed for that state. So we customize designs as per state, So that I believe that is the answer for your question.
So the demand.
Okay. Next question, please. Shantanu, what are the unique selling points of your 18K, 20K, and 22K CZ gold jewelry?
So 18 carat we manufacture rose gold jewelry, and 22 carat we go for 28, 22 carat we go for yellow gold jewelry. So in 18 carat we design more designer wear jewelry and day to day wear, and even in 20 carat.
20 and 22 is more traditional, you can say.
Next question, please. Ishita Ahuja, what role does computer aided design CAD play in your jewelry production process?
So, computer-aided design, that the CAD design plays a very vital role in the jewelry production. It gives more of detailing in the designs, and yes, more than the hand design, the CAD design makes the jewelry look more better and more effective.
Next question, please. Devesh Purohit, how does your team of 15 CAD designers contribute to staying ahead of market trends?
Yeah, so handmade jewelry, they means we the designs which are made in CAD first are made in hands, and then we do CAD designing and all, and we design those kind of jewelry which has a lot of demand in India and even in international. So that is why our sales have gone high every year.
Okay. Next question, please. Next question. Krishna, how much of total gold position hedged by company and what will the impact on company because of gold price fluctuations?
Our gold is always hedged. So percentage wise, we don't have any percentage. So as soon as we fix the gold price with the buyer, we fix it with the bankers also. So it's always secured and 100% hedged. And where it goes to impact on company because of gold price fluctuation, there is no impact because we on every rate we keep on hedging with the banks itself. So we are well secured on in terms of hedging the gold.
Next question, please. Ananya Swaminathan, how are organized jewelers positioning to compete with unorganized players in terms of product offering and customer service?
So now, since we are having GST all across, unorganized sectors are very less, and people do not prefer to buy unorganized from unorganized sector. That is the reason our sales are doubled being organized, and we are positioned in the market in a proper way.
Next
Financial.
question, please. Sorry, you are saying something? Next question, please. Minakshi Gupta, what is your current cost of working capital finance?
Anuj, you also.
So it's around 10% the cost for the working capital funding.
Okay. Next question, please. CS. What were revenues and profit reported for financial year 24 and what outlook you would like to give for financial year 25?
Due to the IPO, we cannot comment on the exact numbers of the revenue and profit for FY24. But definitely, it is in line with the past 10 months, what we can say. Outlook, definitely, Mr. Jagawat has already mentioned that because of the IPO coming in and the IPO proceeds being entirely utilized for the working capital and improving their total inventory and debtors position. So there will be a good amount of jump in FY25, which we can comprehend. And further, after 25 also, the company looks for a CAGR growth of around 20%.
Okay. Next question, please. Mayuri Sonamne, our business is highly working capital intensive. When do you see next leg of fundraising?
See, the reason we are coming out of the IPO is to raise for working capital only, and at least for the next 1 year, financial year, we will not be raising any more funds. Uh, that depends on that also depends on completely on the orders which will be coming in. Accordingly, we'll have to work out after we analyze the position of the orders.
So the with the equity coming in, the company will have a good leverage position after the IPO. So even if the funds are required further in the for future years, the company can definitely resort to some amount of working capital from the banks. For equity, I don't think the company will be requiring unless they see a very good amount of demand and very good business coming in, where they can raise more funds if required.
Next question, please. Krishna, what will be the utilization of capacity in next 3 to 4 years?
with the IPO fund coming in, company expects at least 75% of it, minimum 75% of its utilization of the current capacity, the next 2 to 3 years at least.
Next question, please. Hari, can you give a color on the current demand scenario in the industry and your outlook about the next few months given the custom duty cut and festive seasons ahead of us?
The demand is going to increase because as soon as the gold rate reduces, there is always a demand. And we've seen over the years that as soon as the festive season comes in, there is automatically a demand created in the market. And there are marriage seasons also approaching. So definitely you see the numbers in plus only.
Next question, please. CS, what is the current capacity utilization at full utilization of our capacity, what kind of top line we can see?
So the current utilization is about 750 to 800 kilos annually, and the top line we can go up to 1.5 tons. So we have enough of room to double the sales.
Okay. Next question, please. Krishna, why you are trying to expand internationally? There are too many opportunities in India organized market itself.
So Indian jewelry traditional is still in demand over there, and it's we have a lot of inquiries, and customers do look forward for Indian traditional jewelry. That is the reason we keep on introducing in 22 carat the traditional jewelry, and we supply to international markets.
Next question, please. Pankaj Yadav, company already has low PAT. If any regulatory change comes or margin shrinks further, then company will be loss or no profit. You have plans for future, but it's not executed it.
I think you can answer.
Company's profit can never go whatever new rule comes, but company will buy it gold at a certain price and it will sell it at a certain price. So I don't think so it will ever affect the profit because the gold is hedged very properly and our profit margins are going to be on the jewelry what we make and we're going to supply to the customer. If any new rules comes also, so it's not going to affect our business.
Okay. Next question, please. Rohit Kurnoor, reasons for negative operational cash flow.
If you see, there is the negative operational cash flow is due to increase in the inventory, and the reason we are approaching the IPO is to increase our working capital. Accordingly, we can turn around the jewelry up a little faster than what we have been doing in the past years. So once the working capital comes in the company, our production also increases, our market also increases, and we can turn around the jewelry in shorter period, which will definitely bring our operational cash flow into the positive cash flows.
Just like to add one more point that it's trade receivable. Sorry, the trade payable days is almost negligible because the company has to pay upfront for its raw material, that is the gold. So the reason for negative cash flow, operational cash flow, is that its trade payables is almost negligible in days.
No, but I would like to add something here. The company's of cash flow before working capital changes is always positive. Has always remained positive historically in the last 3 years. The only reason for the cash flow getting negative is because of the growth which the company has like witnessed in the last 3 years. And since it's a working capital intensive industry, whenever there is a growth, there will be need for investment in inventory and receivables, and that is why the cash flows are appearing to be negative. And just to add that the cash flows are negative also because the current borrowings which the company has resorted to finance the cash flow has been grouped under investing activities. If we include those current borrowings before the cash flow, then
Okay. Next question, please. Jewelry designer or manufacturer or commodity business? How you describe yourself?
We are a jewelry manufacturer.
Okay. Next question, please. Ananya Swaminathan, thank you for detailed presentation. All the best for the IPO.
Thank you so
much.
Question, please. Sir, I guess we have covered majority of questions. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pankaj sir. Thank you, Harpreet sir. Thank you, Ratiraj sir. And thank you, Anup sir.
Thank you so much.
All the best for the IPO.
thank you.